Good morning, my dear students. Let us see lesson number 2, real numbers. In previous video, we have seen basic concepts like a segment, ray, line, and congruent segments. Now today let us see properties of congruent segments. But already we have seen definition of congruent segments. Congruent segment means if two segments are given and their lengths are equal, then two segments are called as congruent segment. So let us see properties of congruent segments. Number 1, reflexivity. So reflexivity means a segment is given and which is congruent to itself. A segment which is congruent to itself. So it is called as reflexivity. Is called as reflexivity. So here we have to consider segment AB which is congruent to itself, that is segment AB. So this is segment AB and which is congruent to itself. So this is called as reflexivity. Now let us see second property of congruent segments, that is symmetry. So for symmetry here we have to consider two segments and two segments are congruent to each other. So here two segments are congruent to each other, and therefore then two segments or that segments are said to be symmetry. So here we have to consider two segments, segment AB and segment CD. So segment AB is given 4 centimeter and segment CD is also 4 centimeter. See, their lengths are same, and therefore if segment AB congruent to segment CD, then we can say that segment CD also congruent to segment AB. Now let us see third property, that is transitivity. So for transitivity we have to consider three segments. So first two segments are congruent to each other, then first is congruent to second is congruent to third one, then we can say that first segment is congruent to third segment. So here we have to consider example, if segment AB congruent to segment CD and segment CD congruent to segment EF, then we can say that segment AB congruent to EF. So here we have to consider three segments. Segment AB is congruent to CD is congruent to third one, segment EF, then we can say that segment first is congruent to segment third. So segment AB congruent to segment EF, that is called as transitivity. Now let us see 6 point, midpoint of a segment. So here we have to see midpoint of a segment. So here we have to consider segment and we have to find midpoint which is equal from the both sides. So if AMB, it means that all these 3 points are collinear and M is between the points A and B. So here we have to take midpoint M which is equidistance from A and B. So it makes two equal parts, AM is equal to MB. And seg AM congruent to seg MB, then M is called the midpoint of seg AB. So here M is equidistant from A and B. So that is AM is equal to MB. Therefore we can say that seg AM congruent to seg MB, and therefore M is called the midpoint of seg AB. So here every segment has one and only one midpoint. So here we can write every segment has one and only one midpoint. So here segment AB has only one midpoint, that is point M. Suppose AB is given and we have to find AM or MB. So we can find, because AM is half of the AB. So let us see point number 7, comparison of segments. Comparison of segments. So here we have to take two segments and we have to find according to their length which is bigger or which is smaller. So here AB, segment AB is given 2 centimeter and segment CD which is given 4 centimeter. So here AB is smaller than CD because AB is having 2 centimeter and CD is of 4 centimeter. So AB is less than CD. So here we can write, if length of segment AB is less than the length of segment CD, then it is written as seg AB less than seg CD, or we can say that seg CD is bigger than AB, segment AB. So segment CD greater than seg AB because 4 is greater than 2. That is segment CD is greater than segment AB, or segment AB is smaller than segment CD. So the comparison of segments depend upon their lengths. So let us see next point in next video. And don't forget to write these points in your notebook. Bye. Take care.